Alright guys, welcome back to another part of my FM19 Leeds United Save. This is Season 2, and we're pretty much wrapped up Season 2 now. In the last episode we played Everton on the live comm, managed to get a nice 3-2 win, and since then we unfortunately have had two 2-0 losses against Manchester City and Arsenal respectively. There's nothing really much to say. I mean, we didn't even have a shot against Man City. We were just absolutely terrible going forward. Nothing really going on in the midfield. I mean, it's Manchester City. I'll take it. I'll take a loss against Manchester City. We only lost 1-0. So to only lose 3-0 in aggregate over the season is not too bad. Then we played Arsenal. This game was a lot closer. Still not particularly in our favour. We didn't create much. If you look at the stats here, we had 2 key passes. That's it. I mean, again, they deserved to win on the day, and it's quite disappointing, but ultimately, if we look at the table, we're in a position now where nothing really matters at this stage. The lowest we can finish at this point is 11th, and I'd probably say, given the fact that Arsenal got 2 games in hand on us, the highest we can finish is probably is 9th. Oh, and the fact that Watford are 8 points ahead of us, we can't even catch them, so we could finish in anywhere between 11th and 9th, and 9th and 10th would be nice. I want to be in the top half of the table if possible, but we've got 2 games to do that in this episode, and 2 games. I mean, if West Brom beat us, we're in a bit of trouble in that regard. But we have 2 games I'd hope we can do well in. So here we are on the match preview screen. What I'll do, sort of towards the end of this episode, well, I'm going to do both games in this episode. Between the games, during the second game, I'll talk to you about what we're going to do going forward, because this will be the second to last episode in this series. So I'll go through that with you, but for the moment, let's just get this team sorted. So Douglas is back, ready to play. I'll play him as a wing-back on support. Wing-back on support. I don't really know what else we can do with this. It looks like the midfield are really struggling to work together. It looks like Gucci seems to be the key component as to why it's not working. Maybe we'll chuck Almada in there. I think that's what we're going to go with. I'll put Baril back in there. And we'll give Clark a start. He's not got the best match sharpness, but we can take him off sometime in the second half. And Matt Clark can go in there. So that's going to be our team going into this game. We'll just go ahead now. Like I said, Clark's actually not got the best match sharpness. He's not really featured completely frequently. He'd probably want to be starting most games, but Shaved's been a good signing for us. He's not done amazing bits for us, Shaved, but he's been good for a first season at the club. Did he only join in January? I can't remember if he joined in January or the summer. But regardless, see how the other games are going on. Again, nothing really matters to us at this stage anyway. We need to, if we can just get 9th or 10th, I'll be really happy to come out from a promoted team. I know obviously in real life Wolves have done it, but it'd be really nice to just get in that 9th place, solidify that 9th place. But they've managed to get a tackle on us here. Can they attack? They can. It's Morgan Rogers. I don't know what's going on. They seem to. Maybe we just need to take off counter press. I feel like, oh no, we're on regroup. I actually changed it. We're going to go back to counter pressing. It worked well for us in the first half of the season. I changed it because I felt like we were getting played around. But I guess that's probably only regroup's probably only better for the stronger teams. Although saying that, we lost 2-0 twice in a row, so maybe it doesn't work, I don't know. But the minute we change back to counter press, we get a shot on target, so hopefully that's a sign of things to come. But look how much of the ball we've had, 70% possession. But doesn't really make a difference if we can't score. We need Kai George to start banging in a couple of goals in the last game of the season. Like I said, there's not really much to play for. And when I was thinking about what we're going to do here, I said that, if we finish 7th and we just miss out on European football by a couple of points, I feel like I'd be more determined to really go for a 3rd season. But at this point, we're not really playing for anything. And yes, we've got a couple of really good youngsters who could develop, but I mean, I've been playing a lot of Football Manager 2020, and I do really want to start a season on that. I'm 5 seasons deep into a Wolves career mode, and I'm really enjoying that. And I think it'd just be nice to play the most up-to-date game, you know. So I'm going to do a series on that. Won't be doing a series on the Wolves career mode that I've been doing, because it was a tester as my first season, first sort of save I done on FM20. But anyway, we need to change something up here. This isn't working. Shaved, you're going to come on as that inside forward on attack. I mean, Kai George, what are you doing? Ruth's going to come on. I think Shackleton's going to come on as box to box. I'm actually going to move Albeck up there. So, come on guys. I know there's nothing to play for, but we've got to really show some passion. We've got to at least try. You know, it doesn't feel like we're really putting much effort in this game. We're winning and we're keeping the ball, but in terms of going forward, nothing's happening at all. Sure. Oh, okay, we've got a highlight. Hopefully it's for us. No, it's for them, and they've skied it over the bar. But I think that's going to be the end of the game. Cool, we've really capitulated in the second half of this season, and that just goes to show, doesn't it? Another 2-0 loss. Another 2-0 loss, 3 in a row. The first two you can sort of live with, Arsenal and Man City, but West Brom, the team that are now probably going to finish above us. So disappointing. I'm really unhappy. They said on us they did excellent. No, they didn't do excellent. I'm far from pleased, guys. Come on. Oh, now we've been leapfrogged by West Brom. West Ham are only a point behind us. Who have West Ham got? West Ham are going to be playing Arsenal. So hopefully they're going to struggle in that game. But unless anything pops up here, we'll just get ready to skip to the next game. Final game of the season. It'd just be nice. Just if we did do a third season, it would just be nice to set us up for that third season, just with a nice win. Looks like every game on the entire planet's being played on that day, but a couple of our loan players are doing really well actually. Clements is doing really well. 16 appearances, averaging a 7.15. It's really quite good. What are we doing here? Yeah, we're going to do a team meeting because everyone's. No, we let them know. Yeah, come on, guys. Heads up. Only got one game in the season left. Let's put in a good performance. Let's finish in that 10th spot. And yeah, we'll leave it there for the moment, and I'll come back when we get to the last game of the season. All right, everyone. We are here at the last game of the season against Fulham. I'm actually recording this the day after I recorded the last game at 1 in the morning, and I was extremely tired. So we're doing it again today to finish off the final game. Yeah, I think we just put out our best team. There's nothing at stake. If we look at the, I know you've probably just seen it. I can't remember what I recorded, but yeah, nothing can really go wrong from here. Even if we lose, we go down to 11th. We can't finish any higher than West Brom in 10th. In 9th. Sorry. So I'm gonna make a couple of changes. So Shackleton goes back in. We're actually gonna play him as an advanced playmaker on attack. And I think Shved's going to play as that inside forward because Clark was really poor in the last game. In fact, most of our team have been pretty poor in the last game. But I think that's what we're going to go with here. Has anyone been good that deserves to start? Not really. No, it might be Sai's last game for the club as well, to be honest. He's alright, but he doesn't really fit what I'm going for. So. Yeah, that's going to be it. I think that's the team we're going to go for. We're actually going to change back to a counter-press system. And let's go into the game. It'd be really nice just to go off on a high. I've had enough bit of thinking to do today about the series between last night and now. And I don't think I'm going to do another one. I think this will be the last. I'll do one more episode after this, do a summary. But I don't think we're going to do any more seasons on this. I've been playing a lot of Football Manager 2020. Really enjoy my Wolves series. Well, not series, my Wolves playthrough that I'm doing. And I would like to start another one with maybe a League 1 team, League 2 team, something like that. Maybe a Portsmouth. Portsmouth's been something I've been thinking about. But what I'll do is I'll put like a little poll maybe on Twitter. We'll go through that in the next episode about what we can potentially do. But yeah, it'd be nice to try sign Football Manager 2020. One of the things I actually was thinking about with this is maybe just quitting the job, holidaying for a year, and just seeing where the team gets from, and just maybe do that every year for 2 or 3 years. That's something that could quite interest me. So we'll see if you're interested as well. But a lovely ball from Tyrone Mings all the way up the field. I say lovely ball, it was never going to get there, but the defender makes a mistake, so does the goalkeeper, and Baril manages to tuck it away. And I'm really happy we managed to get a goal. Puts us up into 9th place on goal difference. Assuming if West Brom lose their game, then we finish in 9th. And I'll be really happy with 9th place. 9th and 10th place, I'm still delighted. You know, the board said we want to avoid relegation, and we've managed to do that comfortably. So, yeah, really happy with the boys. Be nice to go out in style. Imagine if we get like a 5-0 win in this game. That'd be brilliant. Oh, working hard to get there. Kai George, what can you... Oh, that was an audacious effort, but he's, you know, wasn't bad in the end. We're coming up to half-time now, and we've probably been the better team. They've not really had any highlights, have they? So, good half, lads. Good half. I'm going to say to them, things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. They're not really interested, but regardless, we move. And I'm wondering, I'm looking at the bench there, and I'm thinking, we've got Roof on the bench. Maybe he deserves to kind of a run out. He's not really featured massive amounts in the second half of the season. I mean, deservedly, he's been terrible. But I'm thinking maybe because he was so good for us last season, we give him a half-hour run out. But we'll see where this ends up. Okay, yeah, Kai George missed this opportunity, and for that, Roof's going to come into the team. So that's the first change we make. We'll leave it at that for the moment. And as always, nothing results from the corner. Are they going to hit us on a break? Alien, you got to deal with it, bro. Lovely. Oh, what a clearance that was to Douglas. Now back, what can you do? Baril, Douglas, our best player by far. And wow, a lovely cross right onto the head of Shaved, and he did all the rest from there. He's how tall is he? 5'7". 5'7", and he's... Schmelzer's quite short as well, actually. 5'11". You really shouldn't be beaten from there. But I'm happy. I'm really happy. Cool. Let's get 1 or 2 more. After we've had 3 losses in a row, it'd be nice to get a really good result. Oh, that might have been curling in, you know. Good goalkeeping in the end. Okay, come up to the end of the game, so maybe look to make a couple of changes now. I think there's no one I'd like to give Almada a little bit of a run as well, so we'll put him into Shackleton. The lowest rating out of the midfield, pretty much, so makes sense to bring him off. Is that going to be it? Looks like we're going to win this game 2-0, everyone. Mitrovic is offside, and that's going to be the end of the game. That is it. So we have completed every game in the season, and just as usual, as you'd expect, it's Douglas with the man of the match. He has been outstanding. We finished in 10th position, the top half of the table, despite being one of the favourites to be relegated. You only needed 33 points to stay up this season. Christ, them teams at the bottom did really poorly. Aston Villa getting away with it. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's good. Douglas gets Douglas. He's crazy. He's crazy. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do one more episode to summarise the season anyway, and it's going to, all the end of season awards are going to come out in a minute, and there'll be loads to go through. So I'm going to end the episode here. This will be the penultimate one. There'll be one just to round up. Just quickly get rid of these emails. Nothing here important. Lost one of our players, but he's trash anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, that's where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you very much for watching if you have so far. I will be interested to see your opinions, because ultimately I don't want to play a game I'm not really into, but I'm not as feeling it as much today as I was yesterday. But at the same time, I would still like to keep this going and keep an eye on what's happening with it. So if you are interested, please let me know, even if that's just what to do, one episode for a season, or I play it sort of on holiday between games, or whether I just holiday the whole season and then you see what happens. Let me know. I'll be interested to see what you think. I'm not too sure yet. The board have given us £46 million to spend and 777. I've completely butchered that. But we've got some more money is what I'm trying to say. So we'll go through everything like that in detail in the next episode. I hope you have enjoyed. Take care and goodbye.